Have you ever wondered why some people suddenly start attracting wealth, opportunities, and blessings as if everything just falls into place? The truth is, before Allah turns someone into a millionaire or blesses them with abundance, He gives them clear signs of preparation. These signs are not about money alone. They're about transformation, faith, and divine alignment. If lately you've been facing challenges, losing certain people, or feeling a deep spiritual shift within, it might not be random. It could be a signal that Allah is positioning you for something far greater. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 powerful signs that Allah may be preparing you for wealth and success beyond your imagination. So stay with me till the end, because when you recognize these signs, you'll understand how close you are to stepping into the season of divine abundance that Allah has written just for you. Sign 1. Tests of patience and loss. Before Allah blesses someone with wealth, He often tests them through trials that seem unrelated to success. These tests are not punishments, they are divine preparations. Allah wants to strengthen your patience, refine your character, and purify your intentions before entrusting you with abundance. When you experience financial setbacks, job loss, business failures, or unexpected hardships, it might feel like life is moving backward, but in reality, Allah is building your foundation for long-term success. Through these challenges, Allah teaches you how to remain calm under pressure, to trust His timing, and to rely solely on Him rather than on people or worldly means. A person who cannot handle difficulty with faith cannot handle wealth with humility. That's why Allah delays certain blessings until you learn to respond to hardship with gratitude and perseverance. During this phase, you may also feel isolated or misunderstood, but that solitude is where you grow spiritually. It's where your dua becomes more sincere, your heart softens, and your focus shifts from why me to what is Allah teaching me. When you start viewing your struggles as divine training instead of punishment, your mindset transforms. You begin to understand that every delay is protection and every loss is preparation. These tests are a filter. They separate those who seek wealth for ego from those who seek it for purpose. If you stay patient, grateful, and steadfast during your trials, Allah promises that relief will follow. Just as Prophet Ayub Nas endured great loss before being restored with even greater blessings, your patience through trials is a sign that Allah is preparing you for something far beyond what you can imagine. Not just financial success, but a life filled with barakah, wisdom, and spiritual richness. Sign 2. Detachment from wrong people. Before Allah elevates you to a new level of success, He often clears your path by removing people who no longer serve your purpose. This detachment may feel painful, confusing, or even unfair, but it's a divine act of protection. Allah knows the unseen. He sees the jealousy, the hidden intentions, and the distractions that could destroy your peace or faith once He blesses you with wealth. When Allah wants to bless you, He surrounds you with purity, people who inspire, guide, and support your growth. So, when certain friends, relatives, or companions start drifting away, it's not rejection, it's redirection. Some people are simply not meant to witness your blessings because their presence would limit what Allah intends for you. You may notice relationships fading, arguments arising without reason, or doors closing on old connections. That's Allah separating you from energies that could block your progress. This season of detachment teaches you independence and discernment. You start realizing that not everyone can walk with you to the next stage of your journey. True wealth requires clarity, and clarity often comes through solitude. In this silence, Allah reveals who truly belongs in your circle and who doesn't. It's also a test of trust. Can you let go of attachments and still believe Allah will replace them with better? Every loss of a wrong person creates space for a right one. Mentors, sincere friends, or business partners who share your values and help you grow in halal success. So, if you find yourself suddenly alone or distance from certain people, don't grieve. Recognize it as a sign that Allah is preparing you for higher company and greater blessings, a life where your wealth, peace, and purpose align under His divine protection. Sign 3. Increase in gratitude and generosity. When Allah prepares your heart for wealth, He first fills it with gratitude and generosity. Before material blessings arrive, your spiritual wealth begins to grow. You start appreciating even the smallest provisions, a meal, good health, peaceful sleep, or answered prayers. This growing sense of gratitude is not ordinary. It's a sign that Allah is softening your heart for bigger blessings. Because true wealth is not given to the ungrateful. It's given to those who recognize that every coin, every opportunity, and every breath is a gift from Allah. As your gratitude deepens, your generosity naturally increases. You feel an inner urge to give, even when you have little. You start sharing your time, resources, or knowledge to help others. This isn't about showing off. It's a reflection of your trust in Allah's promise that charity does not decrease wealth. The more you give, the more peace you feel, and that peace becomes a magnet for barakah. Generosity purifies your wealth before it multiplies. It detaches you from greed and ego, ensuring that when financial success comes, you'll use it with purpose, not arrogance. Allah often tests how you handle small amounts before He entrusts you with abundance. If you're willing to give from your limited means, He knows you'll give even more when you're blessed with plenty. You may also start noticing opportunities to help others appear more often. Someone in need crosses your path, or a chance to donate unexpectedly arises. These are divine invitations to unlock greater rizq. So, when you feel your heart becoming more thankful and your hands more open, know this: Allah is preparing you to become a channel of blessings. Your gratitude attracts His mercy, and your generosity opens the doors of wealth, destined only for the pure-hearted. Sign 4. New ideas and opportunities. When Allah decides to expand your rizq, He often begins by awakening your mind with creativity and direction. You'll notice fresh ideas forming, thoughts about business, service, or meaningful projects that suddenly make sense. These inspirations are not coincidences. They're gentle signs from Allah guiding you toward the means of your provision. He places in your heart a spark of motivation and the courage to act when the time is right. Opportunities may begin appearing in unexpected ways. A new connection, an offer, or a skill that suddenly becomes valuable. Allah aligns circumstances so that doors open exactly when you're ready to walk through them. This phase requires faith because the path may not always look clear, yet something inside you knows it's meant for you. You might also feel a shift in your mindset. Instead of fearing failure, you begin seeing possibilities. You feel more confident taking steps that once felt impossible, trusting that Allah is guiding your efforts. Even small chances, a meeting, a conversation, or a single idea, can become the seed of great success when acted upon with sincerity and tawakkul. This is the stage where Allah invites you to act. Ignoring these divine nudges can delay your blessing, but responding with trust opens doors beyond imagination. When inspiration flows and opportunities arise effortlessly, it's a clear sign that Allah is leading you toward the wealth and purpose written in your destiny. Sign 5. Stronger connection with Allah. One of the clearest signs that Allah is preparing you for wealth is the deepening of your spiritual connection with Him. You begin to feel an unexplainable pull toward prayer, remembrance, and reflection. The things that once distracted you lose their power, and your heart starts finding peace only in the presence of Allah. This shift isn't accidental. It's Allah bringing you closer before He elevates you. In this stage, your intentions begin to mature. You no longer chase money out of greed or competition. Instead, you seek wealth as a means to do good, support others, and live with purpose. Allah refines your heart so that when prosperity arrives, it doesn't corrupt your faith. You start recognizing that every blessing carries a responsibility to remain humble, grateful, and conscious of how you use what you've been given. You may also notice your du'as becoming more sincere and focused. You stop asking only for material gain and begin asking for guidance, wisdom, and barakah in everything you do. This closeness to Allah brings clarity and strength, helping you handle future success with balance. When you reach this level of connection, wealth no longer defines you. It serves you. That's when Allah knows you are ready. Because once your heart is anchored in faith, the riches of the world can no longer shake your soul, and every blessing you receive becomes a means to grow closer to Him. Before Allah blesses you with wealth, He transforms your heart, your habits, and your surroundings, because true success begins within. If you recognized any of these 5 signs in your life, take it as a reminder that Allah is preparing you for something extraordinary. Stay patient, stay grateful, and trust His timing. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more faith-based motivation. Before you go, comment this beautiful prayer below. Ya Allah, bless me with wealth that brings me closer to you. May your journey be filled with barakah and peace.